The call came in at around 1:40 in the morning, November 5th, a carjacking. Police say a mom went into this 7-Eleven on Diamond Springs Road and left the car running with her young child inside. Then they say two teens armed with a gun took her car.
Someone took her vehicle after putting a gun in her face.
Police say the suspects left this 7-Eleven, then came just a few feet away to this food line where they dropped the young child off.
They took off with their 5-year-old child in the vehicle, then they took the child out of the vehicle and then took off again.
As long as the baby is doing well, they got the vehicle back. My heart goes out to the victim, so it's unfortunate right there, but the good thing is nobody was seriously hurt.
Frederick McRae owns this barber shop right near the food line. He says this is unusual for this area, and his security video picked up cops driving by that night.
It's a sad situation, but I think it was an isolated incident, and I think we're pretty safe.
Safe also after police say they found the suspects about 4 miles down the road near Fuller Lane. After the teens tried to take off on foot, they were caught, according to police. The child wasn't hurt in the ordeal, but police say one of the suspects was after being bit by a police canine dog. That teen was taken to the hospital and the other was arrested and taken to police headquarters.
I can't make excuses for their actions. I just hope that they get the treatment that they need, get the lesson is learned, and so they can come out and restart, hit the reset button to be more productive. So my heart goes out to them as well for making a bad decision.
Both teenage boys were charged with kidnapping, carjacking, and use of a firearm in the commission of a felony and grand larceny.
Carjackings are scary. What advice do you have for carjacking victims? I mean, in this case, you're talking about a mom who knows that her child is in the car, the gun is put in her face. Donald Schweitzer, what sort of advice? Because, there are going to be carjackings in the future. It's something that just happens, unfortunately. But what do you do?
Well, Vinny, I think that especially now, it seems like crime is really soaring and people need to be more careful than ever. You never, ever leave your child in a car, no matter what. It's just something you don't do. Also, what you want to do is not leave your car running. That's like low-hanging fruit for a carjacker. I mean, it's a very easy one to take. This guy just had to put his gun in her face and jump in the car, and look at what happened. The one question that I have that wasn't answered by this video is whether or not this woman told these guys, hey, my baby's in that car. And I'm not sure it would have made a difference, but we've seen these before where the perpetrators will go around the corner and then drop the baby off someplace, and that's actually putting the baby at risk as well. So I'm not quite as sympathetic as this other guy was, but fortunately the baby was safe and this woman's probably learned her lesson.